This is your brain on pornography. I just heard about a case in New Zealand where two people were having sex, and a man and a woman, and they were both into sadomasochism, and she changed her mind partway through, and for whatever reason could not remember the quote safe word end quote. And so he continued, and he was strangling her. She was vomiting, she was crying, she was begging him to stop. And because she did not say the word avocado, he did not stop. And she tried to get him, he was tried for sexual assault, and a jury found him not guilty. And various psychologists testified on his defense that because she did not say the word avocado, that therefore he could not know, even though she was crying and begging and vomiting, that she was not into it. This is your brain on pornography. And in addition, I just need to ask, what sort of person would get off on being sexual in some way with someone who is crying, begging you to stop, and vomiting? This is your brain on patriarchy. So there's a part of me that just wants to leave it at that, because that is such a horrific story. But the truth is that the world right now is living in a horrific story caused by patriarchy. The world right now is begging us to stop. The world right now is vomiting and crying, and this culture continues to impose its will onto unwilling others left and right. And this is true whether we're talking about trafficking, this is true whether we're talking about pornography, this is true whether we're talking about the murder of the planet. They all come from this same patriarchal urge to dominate and violate. And one of the brilliant, brilliant things about patriarchy is the way it has been able to combine two very strong forces, which are the urge to power and the urge and the sexual imperative. This is the end of the world. This is what the end of the world looks like, is the world begging this culture to stop, and this culture not stopping, which is why those of us who care about life on this planet need to stop this culture. And on the more personal scale, this is why those of us who care about stopping more intimate atrocities need to stop pornography, not only in its manifestation, but also in the mindset that leads to it.